Well, right now at 4:30, the countdown clock is getting closer to tariffs against two major U.S. trade partners. Thanks for staying with us at 4:30. I'm Angela Am. So starting tomorrow, a 25% tariff will be placed on imports from Canada and Mexico. 10 TV's Tara Jabor joining us now live to explain how this affects all of us. And Tara, you spoke with an economist today. What did he tell you?
Well, Angela, one of the things most impacted by these tariffs will be cars, but also car parts. But that's not the first thing that most of us will notice with these price increases.
The Trump administration is putting a 25% tariff on imports from Canada and Mexico. Today, we spoke with people in the short north to hear what they think about the tariffs.
A policy that will restrict the growth of the three economies.
Garrido thinks that consumers will pay the price.
This will affect U.S. consumers, given that a lot of the raw products that are consumed by U.S. consumers are produced in these two other countries.
Benton Wishart told us he's most concerned about the cost of gas.
There's going to be large implications for oil and gas and for raw mineral imports.
Ned Hill, a professor of economic development at The Ohio State University, says the first thing people will notice is the increase in price of food.
High demand, high margin foods in the winter that largely grow in Mexico. Say goodbye to your avocados.
Next, gasoline.
The reason for that is that's heavy crude. It takes special refineries to handle it. And guess where they're located? They're in Toledo and they're in Lima.
Hill says a lot of cars have parts that are made in Mexico and in Canada, but he thinks those tariffs will take time for consumers to notice since cars aren't built overnight. Hill worries that if the tariffs last, they could have a long-term negative impact on the economy.
Combined with the layoffs from Washington, an increase in deporting labor from the United States, and large tariff increases, yeah, I think the probabilities of a recession have increased dramatically.
Now, right now, we don't know how long these tariffs will last, but Mexico and Canada aren't the only ones affected. There's also a 10% tariff on goods from China. Reporting live in Columbus, Tara Jabor, 10 TV News.